Want dis ons land, dis ons taal, en sonder soek aan ons gaan stories haal. Waar wil lewe in die tuine, hooggebouw uit sand, die helder see en die goue straat. Die landskap wat oor generasies vertel, die harte wat in ritme met die golwe val. Ons land, ons taal.
Namibië se vlag met sy groot, helder geel son sal vir die volgende week halfmas hang, weens die skielike heengaan van die land se derde staatshoof, Dr. Hage Geingob. Soos die meeste media in Namibië pas ons Kletskompas se inhoud vandag ook effens aan om hulde te bring. Ek het verlede jaar in die heel eerste episode van Uit Tuis Namibië gesels met Dr. Steytler, wat lank baie nou saam met die president gewerk het. Ons kyk weer wat hy gesê het en ook na van die eerste internasionale verslae uit Namibië uit. My kollega van die Namibian Sun, Toivo Jabela, gaan op die nuusstoel wees om sy indrukke te deel. Ons is nou terug. Toivo Jabela by ons in die atelier. Welkom, Toivo.
Dank je, Danny. Dus 2024, maar mijn Afrikaans is nog zwak, maar thank you for having me.
Before we start, Toivo, let's quickly look at some of the comments. Hierdie is Republikeinse lesers van die kommentaar reeds vroeg gister. Ons loer na van dit, wyle plat wat gesê, skryf het president Geingob was nie foutloos nie, maar hy kan nie help om 'n diep hartseer te voel met sy heengaan nie. Hy het tot die einde volhard, mag sy siel in ewige vrede rus. En dan is Marelle Hangwe, amen, het sy gesê, wat 'n legende groot verlies vir ons land. Die boodskap van Sammy Janser, ons innige simpatie aan sy vrou, kinders, familie en vriende, net soos ons ook sê, mag sy kosbare siel rus in vrede. Dan ook Christopher Pieters, 'n bietjie langer geskryf. Hy onthou, hy was ook 'n bok vir sport, so baie gebiede. Sy sin vir humor inderdaad sal onthou word. Aan die einde van die dag was hy ook 'n baie besondere leier met goeie integriteit. En Ellen Basson, the good promise that the presidency have set to the elderly must be implemented, otherwise we failed him. Sterkte aan die familie. Dr. Hage Geingob was ons staatmaker. Sy plek is nou leeg, sê Esther Jonkers. En dan laastens PT de Weer, Strongs Namibië, sterkte ja. Hy was inderdaad 'n ikoon. Toivo, do you think Namibia was caught a bit unawares, a lot of us, by yesterday's passing of Dr. Hage Geingob?
Yeah. I think those of us that operate in the kind of space that we operate in, mainstream media, people within, and people close to power, I think it became increasingly clear that we were heading in that direction. I think for the average citizen, they were caught unaware, but partially because of the pace at which the events unfolded. Because the first time we heard about the illness was on the 19th of January. Then a week later we were told he would be flown to the USA. He was supposed to come back on the 2nd of February, but he came back on the 31st of January. And to a man like myself, I already got very suspicious as to why would the president come back so early. And then, of course, you start speaking to sources, people close to the first family, and it was increasingly becoming clear that I think it was just a matter of time.
Toivo, personally, what is for you his biggest legacy?
Look, I think he was a brilliant administrator, especially during his tenure, 2 tenures as Prime Minister, particularly the first time when he was Prime Minister for 12 years. I think he was incredibly talented at administrative processes, building institutions, democratic institutions that our country are now standing on, to the extent that even this transition yesterday was so smooth because we have, as a country, we have put in place really institutions and laws and everything that can sustain us in moments like that.
And, will it be telling of the ruling party? We had a smooth transition, but there's still a lot of time left before the presidential elections. Will it be very telling for the party to see how they handle this sooner change of power towards the elections?
Yeah, I think, like I've been telling a lot of people, I think I've always predicted that at state level things will go smooth, and I felt I was vindicated by how things went. President Mbumba getting sworn in, Vice President getting appointed so smoothly without any quarrel. But the opposite is expected in the ruling party. I think because already Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah is the current candidate of the party. But now the party constitution requires that there must be an extraordinary congress within 3 months to elect a president of the party. And by the SWAPO succession policy says the president of the party is the automatic candidate in the election, which makes the Netumbo position invalid now. So what is likely to happen is that Netumbo must now resign as vice president and contest for president of the party, hoping that no one else will put up their hand. Because if some people in the party said, look, I also want to become party president, then it's not going to be a walk in the park for Netumbo. So I think there will be a lot of contestation and friction in the party.
Thank you for your insights, Toivo. That was Toivo Jabela, editor of the Namibian Sun. Stay tuned.
Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad bit. What? This is what you call a bad bit. Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad bit. What? This is what you call a bad bit. Looks a little bit like I can't.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Kom ons loer na wat die weer môre vir Namibië inhou. Ons daaglikse kaart wys altyd die grootste sentra in die land. Oshakati 21 grade vandag met 'n maksimum van 32. Otjiwarongo 31 grade. Hier in Windhoek die hoofstad 19 vandag met 'n maksimum van 31. 35 op Gobabis in die ooste. Aan die kus Swakop 18 en 20. Rehoboth net suid van Windhoek 21 vandag met 'n maksimum van 32. 37 op beide Keetmanshoop en Arranos en 38 op Arjamsvlei. In 2023 se onafhanklikheidsweek het ons die eerste episode van Uit Tuis Namibië uitgesaai. Dit was 'n gesprek met Dr. John Steytler wat baie lank nou saam met Dr. Hage Geingob gewerk het as sy ekonomiese adviseur en een van die opstellers van die Harambee voorspoedplan. Kom ons kyk weer wat hy oor die staatshoof se leierskap gesê het.
Oh, Afrika se tange unende, we Namibia se Geingob, sing damran naman Afrikaans, onda panula, eshimwe apo, ongatero, yongutukiro.
Jy het baie intiem saam met president Hage Geingob gewerk. Hoe was daai ervaring?
Sjoe, het was ongelooflik. En ek dink om dit te verstaan, die ervaring wat ek gehad het, is om ook te verstaan die tipe persoon wat president Geingob is. Hy is vir my een van die mees intelligente persone wat ek al ontmoet het. En ek kan amper sê, hy is die persoon wat my intellektueel die meeste uitgedaag het. En in elke interaksie wat ek met hom gehad het, het ek iets geleer. Ek moet sê, dit nie net toe hy president was, maar ook toe hy die minister van handel was, het ek baie eng saam met hom gewerk om Namibië se eerste industrial policy te ontwikkel. En baie van die idees wat hy destyds gehad het, dit kom nou eers tot vrugte toe. Maar hy het die foresight gehad om sulke idees dit al te plant. En ek dink die president Hage Geingob in my view, hy sal eers waardeer word as hy nie meer president is. Dan sal ons besef eintlik wat hy probeer doen het nie.
Was hy 'n slag of wat het die moeilikheid ook gewees?
Ja, maar die president is soos veral vir die adviseurs wat saam met hom werk, maar ek glo nie net vir ons nie, maar hy is soos 'n pa-figuur. Sy sal in die moeilikheid is, maar hy vergeet dit gou. Ek sal nog skuldig voel om ek in die moeilikheid is, dan hy alweer vergeet en dan sal hy ook 'n manier kry om te wys. Ek sê teen jou, ek challenge net jou idees. En dis wat baie belangrik is vir die president Geingob, hy challenge baie idees. En hy probeer iets opbou wat ek dink goed is vir, nie net vir Namibië, maar vir hele Afrika. Ek kan byvoorbeeld dink aan 1 of 2 lesse wat ek dink baie belangrik is vir Afrika, is hy sê dit keer en keer, soos 'n goeie manier. Ek glo in prosesse, sisteme en instellings. En wat dit vir my beteken is dat president Geingob, hy separate homself van die leier, sodat as leiers nie meer daar is, dat die samelewing nog steeds kan voortgaan. So vir my is iets ongelooflik wat hy probeer bereik. En ek dink, daar's nie altyd die verstandhouding van dit wat hy probeer sê nie. Of natuurlik, nee, ons dink, ons kyk met baie lof na sekere presidente toe, wat baie meer autokraties is. En het lyk asof hulle lande baie goeie vordering maak. Maar die vraag is dit volhoubaar?
Hier is van die nuus, soos dit gister wêreldwyd gebreek het.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia, when we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians sharing their stories. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, and broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Allgemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Met die golven van ons land ontstaan.
Ons wys weer van die nuus soos dit gister gebeur het.
A significant political shift is potentially on the horizon in Namibia following the death of President Hage Geingob in office. Geingob died age 82 in the early hours of Sunday after a brief battle with cancer. It was announced in an address by the nation's acting president, Nangolo Mbamba.
The President of the Republic of Namibia has passed on today. The Namibian nation has lost a distinguished servant of the people, a liberation struggle icon, the chief architect of our constitution, and the pillar of the Namibian House.
Mbamba said he had no plans to run in elections due at the end of the year. That opens the door for Ntambo Nandi-Ndaitwah, who replaces Mbamba as vice president. She was nominated by the governing Southwest Africa People's Organization, or SWAPO, just over a year ago to be his candidate and will remain on the ballot. SWAPO's constitution forbids making changes once the candidate has been picked 2 years before the poll is due. If she wins, she will be the Southern African nation's first female president. The party has ruled Namibia since independence from South Africa in 1990. Residents in capital Windhoek said Geingob's death is a big loss for the country.
He believed in equality, he believed in peace, he believed in all these qualities that a human being should actually live for.
Geingob leaves a middle-income Namibia grappling with post-pandemic economic slowdown, striving to surpass 3% growth, and addressing lingering racial inequalities from colonial and South African white minority rule. Under his leadership, Namibia became the first African country in 2022 to supply the European Union with green hydrogen and minerals crucial for clean energy.
Repeat after me. I,
Nangolo Mbumba,
do hereby swear
that
I will strive to the best of my ability to uphold,
I will strive to the best of my ability to uphold,
protect and defend
to ensure justice for all inhabitants of the Republic of Namibia.
Please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you.
I undertake to continue building on the excellent foundation established by our founding father, His Excellency Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nujoma, as well as the former president, His Excellency Dr. Hifikepunye Pohamba, and our beloved, now belated, President Dr. Hage Geingob. May his soul rest in peace. May we please rise and observe a minute of silence. Attention.
It's an honor and with a sense of responsibility that I have accepted the appointment to serve in the office of the Vice President. I would like to thank Your Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba for the trust and the confidence that you have on me.
Die voortydige afsterwe van president Hage Geingob is 'n gevoelige slag vir die Namibiese sportgemeenskap met wie hy as staatshoof noue bande gehandhaaf het. Oor vele jare was hy deur dik en dun as 'n vurige patriotiese ondersteuner van elke Namibiese sportspan en individu bekend. Boodskappe van medelee aan die familie en naasbestaandes stroom in van verskeie sportbeheerliggame sedert die nuus Sondagoggend bekend geword het.
The Namibian Aquatic Sports Federation's heartfelt condolences goes to Mrs. Geingob, the whole family, and also our whole nation. Dr. Geingob was beloved in the sporting community. He was a real patron, and he will be sadly missed.
Cricket Namibia joins the entire nation in mourning the loss of not just a great leader, but a true advocate of sports in our nation. His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob's unwavering commitment and belief that sports can unite and inspire was very evident in his support to Cricket Namibia and all sporting codes. In this time of grief, we extend our sincere and deepest sympathies to the family of His Excellency and the entire Namibia. May his leadership and passion for Namibia guide us and inspire us.
Indien ons vlugtig enkele hoogtepunte kan uitlig van die afgelope sportnaweek, was die beste nuus seker die oopwaterswemmer Steytler se waarskynlike kwalifisering vir die 2024 Olimpiese Spele in Parys. Steytler, wat in 2021 by die Tokio Spele in die 16de posisie geëindig het Sondagoggend by die FINA Wêreldkampioenskap in Doha in Qatar meegeding. Hoewel hy in 'n uiters kompeterende resies 48ste klaargemaak het, was hy die eerste voltooier uit 'n Afrika land en behoort volgens die kriteria dus die enkele beskikbare plek vir Namibië op te raap. In cricket Namibië se Premierliga oor 50 bilbeerte het Samsung Imperial Wanderers Saterdag op sy tuisveld 'n slag geslaan deur sy vernaamste uitdager WS Old Boys met 6 paaltjies te verslaan. In die verkorte wedstryd oor 27 bilbeerte is Old Boys ingestuur en tot 148-8 beperk. Wanderers het 4 paaltjies verloor voordat hy die teiken verbygesteek het, danksy Luan Lawrence wat 76 aangeteken het. In WS Old Boys se golfbeurt is hulle op die agtervoet geplaas deur die bilwerk van Nyasha, wat met 3 vinnige paaltjies van JP Kotse, Sean Fouché en Zane Green ontslaag geraak het.
Skakel môre weer in op dieselfde tyd. Tot dan, totsiens.